SwayamPrabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Now we are going to discuss about design problem solving, how we go for a design solution when there's a problem there. We need it to be solved through visual representation. Now this is also true that when we can identify our problem and we become specific about what we want, the problem gets half solved, and rest of the things we pick up from the elements and the principles that is there in our mind, our client's mind. It's from the mind of the person who is creating and the person who is at the end of the use. So that way it's very important that we know our problem, what the design problem is, and then only we can approach into a successful solution. So in the process of design problem solving, we take into account three most interesting and useful aspects. One is we try to solve a problem by looking, by thinking, and by doing. Now, you may shuffle them, you can just do, and the inspiration can follow you. It can also happen that you do and you think together simultaneously, or it can also happen that you think and you go by a preconceived idea and then you implement it. And looking is one process that is continuous, that has to be very regular. Now, when we talk about inspiration, there is one consideration, that whether we need to wait for the inspiration, the right inspiration to come our way, or we should just work and the inspiration may just happen there. So that's another consideration, and when we work with our clients, we do not have time to wait for the right inspiration to come our way. So when we say that we are identifying a problem, we go by a process that is problem identification. This is also an analysis through which we also come down to certain solutions from our existing knowledge that can be put as hypothesis. So hypothesis is all about how we assume. Our common sense says that this can be the possible solution for this particular design problem. But then we need to also go by rigorous hypothesis testing, because our assumption may also go wrong. But there is no harm in assuming. That opens our mind and we get into the different steps of thinking in a problem solving process. And then how to test the hypothesis: we collect the data, we talk to people, we interview people, we make observation, and then we get a lot of information in the form of data. Then we analyze the data with our senses. There are tools available for that. Then when we go by this kind of a process that involves looking, thinking, and doing, finally our outcome has to be also combined with the utility and aesthetics, both. So a form and a function then come together, and then we try to find out the right expression, the right mode of communication, the right medium, the right method, the right material. That is something, what we consider. And then we also think of the economic viability, the practicality, the pragmatics, and also this is very important because there can be many practical solutions for a design, but we also need to go by the trend. Whatever practical or successful the solution must be, if it doesn't suit our time, then the entire purpose can be lost. And then the basic semantics that we take into account, because we know how the viewer will approach to the particular design. And then comes the style that you are choosing, and that is related to the visual expression. When we talk about the visual style, we need to know, we need to find out the right style, the most suitable style to execute the object. So now let's just take up one design problem as an example. So for us, this is the present design problem. When we assume that there's a client who are working on a design That is a newspaper ad of a 4-inch by 6-inch size, a printed text with the minimum but impactful content. Now let's see how the client is. The person for whom we are designing it may not be the client. So for whom we are designing is a different user group, and client is a person who is assigning this design to us. So we should also know that where all these people stand in the process of design. So together is the organization that connects old people with children who are in need through program called Walking Stick. So we have the name of the organization together and the program that is also like a temporary program that is called the Walking Stick. So these are the two considerations that we have, and as we know that you try to first figure out the different analogy and metaphor to support these two concepts. Then the design parameter or the design constraints are also very important there. Maybe here the problem is given this way, that we go by a constraint, we have these restrictions that the ad that we are making for the print media, that has to be black and white in color, and we can incorporate just one extra primary color into it. Now that can also be flexible. Now the audience is the socially conscious people who are going to read the ad. They are the daily readers of newspapers, that we can also assume. And the aim of the design is to provide the mutual company to the two different age group, which is the old person and the young ones, to inculcate moral values through conversation to the mutual company, to initiate meaningful communication between them. So these are the basic idea that we have. So we are designing a poster for people who are the newspaper readers. The client is the organization who are commissioning the designer to come up with a solution there. So we know that there's no one way of solving this problem, and no client will be happy if I decide what will be my design solution and I just come up with that. Even like when there's no client there and I'm designing for my own satisfaction, there also we go in the thematic level of altering and rearranging the compositional elements into it. So that is how we prepare, that is how we think and then finally implement the design. So let's see how the solution can come up, how the designers, they get involved in the process of design and then they provide multiple solutions in a different way. So let's iterate and see how many solutions we can come up with.
Hi, I'm Ritunjay, and I have tried to come up with various solutions for this design problems. So let's see my problems solution one by one. So this is my first solution to the problem statement. Here I have used asymmetrical balance divided by the walking stick. Primary bright yellow color has been used in the circle in the center to create the focal point of the overall graphic. Many linear yellow colors or the lines in the background has been used to break the hyper contrast of the image, since images in the back are the prime focus of the image containing information. The eye flow moves from the top left corner directed by the yellow circle to the message walking stick. Subjects, that is the old lady with her hand extended and a youngster with his hand extended, are trying to come together for a better purpose. So this is how I try to explain. Yeah, one more thing, taglines, logo for the organization Together Foundation has been also designed, and it is the additional content which has been designed for the graphic.
Hi, I'm Swati. I have also come up with a solution and now I'll explain mine. This is my solution where I have used devices like figure and ground where to show two personalities coming together and which exhibits mutual support and companionship. and also they are opposite and complementary figures, where I've also used the closure paradigm, in which the white background has come up as a closed image of a teenager, as one of the image I've depicted here. So also I've used the color red to show the emotion, which again explains togetherness. Also in the image you can see the red color and a reflection of a heart shape there, which always gives you a warmth between both the personalities.
So yeah, I am Ashwin. So I have come up with another solution for the same problem, and so I thought of doing it in black and white, and which is say the older papers, the advertisement used to come in black and white. So it is nowadays that you see that everything has become colorful in the newspapers. In fact, even Hindu is still stuck with black and red, I guess. So my solution is more, in monochromatic. So here you can see that it's minimalistic. It's a minimal design where I've changed the name of the activity to give 5 from walking stick, and I've brought out the 5 most important things that the old elderly people would do with the kids. That is, they would either teach, they would either play with them, or they would sing, or say fund, or even organize the event on their own. So here the 5 fingers show the 5 small things that they would do. Say for instance, they're going to spend 5 hours a week, so something like that. So this is how you would bring out things fast and in a short space, small space. As you can see in this design, I've placed the title at the top. That is giving more importance to the title, bringing it to the viewers at first, and then comes the design at the center.
So let's see another design solution by me. So in this graphic advertisement, I have used the direct metaphorical representation of the subjects, that is the old lady and the youngster, which is, has been represented by the frames, 2 different frames. The main graphic content is in asymmetry. That is, content on both the side of the vertical horizon is different in terms of representation. That is the exact shape, since both the frames' shapes are different. But with a single look, we mentally tend to join the 2 frames or the genres together, giving a sense of symmetry. So this is how we can create dynamicism in an image. And also, the graphic has been used with the minimum colors. So ultimately giving the final feel of the problem or the solution which has been provided for the particular problem. Thank you.
So here's another solution by me. Here I have used 2 faces of both the age groups coming together with 3 primary colors like red, blue and yellow. 2 faces are halfway cut and joined together, which again gives emphasis on togetherness, and a stick in between is a symbol of togetherness and a walking stick symbol of the event. And it is a symmetry of making a single face all together, and we mentally connect and make a single face, so it emphasizes on the symmetry.
Okay, so yeah, this is another solution for the same problem, where I have used the linear design. So again, at the top you have the title, and it also says 5 hours a week. So it is pretty clear right from the top, and they're just simple lines. They look like something like just like printing. Printing, you print from left to right. This is from top to bottom, and even the numbers that I've written, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different things that the elderly can do for the kids. So even the numbers are in Roman format. They're not the usual 1, 2 that you use. And well, here the lines could have been a bit closer, but then the background would have become more brighter, bringing the foreground, making the foreground a bit smaller. and so now that they are all spread out on the sheet, the negative space becomes more, it goes through the design. It is, it fuses with the foreground. And another thing about the design is it's of course minimal, but it's something like like an abacus that the kids used to use when they were say in standard 3 or 4. So say an elderly person reading the paper would this would make it curious for him to go through what exactly it means. So he would actually go through deciphering the thing. So yeah, and this is another solution which is more decorative. So as you can see, I've put different elements at different, although it's all distributed in the given space, but there are a lot of distractive elements. It's not focused at any point, and there are a lot of say clip art kind of things on this in this image.
So from the earlier designs, what we have seen that each one of them, they wanted to come up with a particular design principle that they've had in their mind, and also they found out different solutions that follow them. So in a way, it's all about how well you are in making a decision. So there's no good, bad or no right or wrong solution, but it's not a single solution that you must come up with at the end of the design problem solving. Think in terms of the visual arrangement. There also it's all about the decision that you are making. There can be many other iterations that you can come up with. There are alternatives always. But finally you stick to one depending on the context, depending on the time, depending on the trend. And then we know we become more socially conscious and intelligent to find out the right solution for a design problem. So when you have some idea in your mind that can be put up in many different ways. So there are different mediums available. But for us, when we choose visual representation as a medium, it should be expressed as much as possible through the visual means. And those visual means are the elements like the light, the color, the line, the texture, and all other things that we have discussed so far. Now, I think we are equipped with all those tools, and we can also express our ideas with more expertise and confidence. Thank you.